My people, in this Lagos where everybody day chase money, one young man called Tayo learnt the kind of lesson way person no day forget in his lifetime. And everything started the night he sat on his bed, staring at his cracked phone screen, and the bills way pile up like mountain. Rent day come, his boss don give him final warning, and even the indomie inside his cupboard don day tell him to manage him small. Then his friend Bode sent him a message, bro, check this app, Royal Returns Pro. 30% profit in 24 hours. Legit. Tayo hissed. Nah so dem day talk before person fall inside danger. But Bode sent screenshot, money everywhere. 150k profit in one day. Temptation enter Tayo body like cold breeze. Tayo reluctantly downloaded the app. The interface clean, charts moving like real forex market. But something strange happened. The app requested full access to everything. Contacts, location, messages, gallery, even microphone. Tayo frowned. Why investment app need microphone? But desperation louder than sense. He clicked allow. His phone blinked black for 1 second, like person somewhere pressed reset. He ignored it. He deposited 50k. Next morning, alert hit his phone, 65k. Profit. Real money. Tayo nearly faint. He danced, he shouted, he even buy suya for neighbors. And from that moment, greed shook hands with confidence. The next day he emptied his savings, 400k, and put everything inside the app. The app promised double in 48 hours. Tayo started refreshing the dashboard every hour. Excitement no let him sleep. But when the countdown reached 0, his phone froze. Completely. Battery full. But the whole device dead. Suddenly, it powered back on by itself and a message appeared, not WhatsApp, not SMS, just one unknown message, thank you for your donation. Tayo squint his eyes. Which donation? Another message, we are not done with you. Fear grabbed him. He tried to close the message, East no close. He tried to off the phone, E no off. He tried putting I. It on airplane mode. Airplane mode deactivated itself. Someone somewhere was inside Tayo's phone, controlling things. Panic enter him. He ran to Bode's house to confront him. But when he reached Bode room, everywhere empty. Door open. Clothes gone. Laptop gone. Bed scattered. Like person run for his life. On the table, Tayo saw a note. If you're reading this, run. The app isn't investment. It's a tracker. They're wiping accounts and monitoring people. I think they've found me. Tayo's heartbeat stopped for 1 second. As he raised his head, he saw a black SUV outside the house. Engine on. Windows tinted. Like the car was waiting for him. His phone vibrated again. We can see you. Tayo almost collapsed. He turned to run, but the SUV door opened slowly. One tall man stepped out, wearing hoodie under the hot sun. Face expressionless. He looked at Tayo like someone studying his prey and said calmly, Mr. Tayo, we need the rest of your information. Tayo stammered, what do you want from me? The man smiled. Everything. My people, Tayo ran. He ran like rent, hunger, landlord, village people, all day pursue him at once. Through streets, across gutters, between traffic, he dashed like mad person. But the SUV followed quietly behind, not even rushing. Just following. Patient. Like hunters way know their prey must tire. As Tayo reached a busy junction, his phone suddenly started ringing non-stop. Without thinking, he mistakenly answered. A calm voice spoke on the other end, don't bother running. We already accessed your bank accounts, your contacts, your BVN, even your camera. Tayo screamed, who are you people? The line went dead. He reached his house shaking like leaf. As he closed the door, he saw his phone screen still on. The app dashboard had changed. New tabs appeared. Live location tracking, on. Bank access, complete. Camera access, active. Microphone streaming, active. And one last tab, last recorded video. His hand shook as he tapped it. The video showed Tayo sleeping, in his own room, last night. His front camera was recording him. But what made his soul leave his body was the corner of the room in the video. A figure was standing there. Still. Silent. Watching him. The same hoodie. The same height. The same man from the SUV. Tayo screamed and threw the phone. But as the phone hit the floor, it vibrated one last time. A final message popped up on the cracked screen. See you soon. The screen went dark. Phone dead. Neighbors later said they saw Tayo dragging a small bag out of the house around 3 a.m., eyes red, hands shaking, muttering prayers under his breath. Nobody has seen him since that day. And the app? It disappeared from Play Store the next morning, but another similar one replaced it immediately. My people, anytime you hear quick returns, remember Tayo. And run. My people. They say when trouble wants to find someone, even darkness will point the way. And after Tayo disappeared that night with only a small bag and a scared heartbeat, the story didn't end. It only began. For 2 weeks, nobody saw him. His landlord complained that his room was locked from the outside. The neighbors whispered that something was wrong. Even the pure water woman said she heard footsteps inside the empty room at night. But one person didn't believe Tayo had simply run away, Bode. Yes. Bode, the same friend that vanished earlier. Turns out, he wasn't running from Tayo. He was running from the same people. One cloudy evening, somewhere in Ibadan, Bode entered a small, poorly lit cybercafe, the kind where generator noise hums louder than the keyboard. His hoodie pulled low, his eyes scanning every corner. He logged into a hidden account he created months ago. He typed quickly. Sweat dripping. Hands shaking. A secret message appeared on his screen. We know where you are now. Bode jumped from his chair. He shut down the computer. He grabbed his bag. He ran outside. And standing directly across the street was the same black SUV he saw days before. Just parked. Headlights off. Engine silent. But someone was inside. Watching. My people, fear hooked Bode like fish on a sharp hook. He disappeared into the night. But what he didn't know was this. Tayo was not hiding. Tayo was being watched. Somewhere along the Abeokuta road, Tayo sat alone in a small guesthouse room, staring at his reflection in a cracked wall mirror. His beard had grown, his eyes sunken, but something else had changed, something deeper. He whispered to himself. They want everything, they want everything. On his table was a new phone, a cheap button phone, no internet, no camera, nothing. He smashed his old smartphone days ago, but even then, he felt eyes following him. He felt like someone was inside his mind. Every night, strange messages appeared on the mirror, written in fog. We see you. You can't hide. You allowed us in. But here's the thing, Tayo never wrote them. One night, around 2 a.m., he heard a knock on his door. Slow. Gentle. Too gentle. He froze. The knocking continued. Tuk tuk tuk. Like someone tapping with just one finger. Tayo, a voice whispered from behind the door, open the door. The voice wasn't angry. It wasn't loud. It was calm. Rehearsed. Like someone reading a script they had memorized. Tayo, we aren't here to hurt you, we just need the rest. Tayo covered his ears. He backed away slowly. He whispered, leave me alone, please. But the voice continued. My people, what happened next shocked even Tayo. The door handle turned by itself. Slow, controlled, deliberate. No force. No banging. No aggression. Just a quiet twist, as if the person behind it already knew the door would open eventually. Tayo grabbed the only weapon he had, a broken mop handle. He raised it. He breathed hard. But when the door finally opened, nobody was standing there. Nobody. The corridor was empty. Yet foot. Echoed, slow, heavy, like someone invisible walked past him. Tayo shut the door and locked it. His heart hammered in his chest. Then his small button phone, a phone with no apps, began vibrating. Caller ID, unknown. How? He answered. A voice spoke quietly. Stop running. We don't need your phone anymore. We already mirrored your identity. Tayo froze. My identity, he whispered. The voice continued. Your BVN, NIN, fingerprints, contacts, everything you used to open that app gave us access. You belong to us now. Tayo dropped the phone. He couldn't breathe. Suddenly, someone knocked again. 3 soft taps. Tuk tuk tuk. This time, the voice behind the door wasn't the same as before. It was Bode. Tayo, open the door, they found me. Tayo's eyes widened. He rushed to the door. He opened it. Bode stumbled in, sweating, breathless, terrified. Tayo, we're finished, Bode whispered. These people, they're not scammers. They're something else. What do you mean? Tayo asked. Bode held his shoulders tightly. The app, Royal Returns Pro, doesn't just steal money. It steals people. Anyone who downloads it becomes part of a digital experiment. They call it the harvest. Tayo swallowed hard. Harvest of what? Bode took a deep breath and whispered. Human data identity. They create duplicates of users. Digital copies. If they want, they can replace you in the real world. Tayo stepped back. Replace. Bode nodded. Tayo, one of their replicas used my face to withdraw all my money yesterday. I saw the CCTV. It wasn't me, but it was me. Silence filled the small room. The air grew heavier, colder, darker. Then Tayo asked, voice trembling. Bode, how did you find me here? Bode looked at him with eyes full of fear. I didn't, he whispered. They did. At that exact moment, the lights in the room flickered. Once. Twice. Then went out. Total darkness. The door behind them locked automatically. Click. The window slid shut on its own. A voice, the same calm one, echoed from the darkness. Both of you, stay still. Your replacements have arrived. And footsteps entered the room. 2 sets. Perfectly synchronized. Not rushing. Not sneaking. Walking like they already owned the place. Tayo and Bode held each other in the darkness. And for the first time, they understood the truth. They weren't running from scammers. They were running from themselves.